that 9 km per hour. Continue. The total time taken by the boat to travel 30 kilometers downstream and 36 kilometers upstream is 6 hours. Right. You know upstream speed 9. How many kilometers covered? 36. To cover 36 kilometers, how many hours it takes? But how much is time mentioned there? How many more hours we have? 2. Those 2 hours spent to cover 30 kilometers in downstream only. Then downstream speed is equal to m plus s, which is 30 divided by 2, which is 15. Already we know m minus s is equal to 9. Speed of the current, s is equal to difference by 2. Difference 6 by 2. Answer 3. Yes. ఈ క్వశ్చన్ కి జనరల్ గా చేసే మిస్టేక్ ఏంటో చెప్పండి మీరు. బై 2 కాదు. మెజారిటీ ఆఫ్ ది స్టూడెంట్స్ ఈ క్వశ్చన్ చేసే మిస్టేక్. ఆ మెజారిటీలో మీరు కూడా ఉండొచ్చు. వాట్ ఈస్ యర్ ఆన్సర్? వరి మీ దుంపదేగా. వాట్ ఈస్ యర్ ఆన్సర్? ఆప్షన్. అర్థమైందా? ఆన్సర్ 3. మార్క్ చేయడానికి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు మైండ్లో ఏముంటుంది? 3. మార్కింగ్ ఏం చేస్తాం? 3. బట్ ఆప్షన్ ఈజ్ 4. ఈరోజు బాగానే ఉంటుందండి. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ టుడే ఆర్ ఎట్ ప్రెసెంట్. ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ దట్ డే. విచ్ డే? దేర్. వేర్? ఎగ్జామినేషన్ హాల్. ఆ రోజు మైండ్లో ఫుల్ స్పీడ్ నడుస్తూ ఉంటుంది, ప్రెషర్ ఉంటుంది, టెన్షన్ ఉంటుంది. అందులో చేసే మిస్టేక్ ఇది. ఆన్సర్ ఇస్ డిఫరెంట్, ఆప్షన్ ఇస్ డిఫరెంట్. ఇన్ ఎ మిక్చర్ ఆఫ్ మిల్క్ అండ్ వాటర్ is only 25%. The milkman sold 20 liters of this mixture and then added 15 liters of each pure milk and then water. The resultant quantity of milk is 150% more than that of water. What was the initial quantity of milk in the mixture? Okay, in the initial quantity water is 25%, then milk is 3 multiple. First option yes, second option yes, multiple options are there, so we have to calculate. Okay, how many liters is taken out? Then remaining quantity is equal to total quantity minus 20 only. Come on, now I am talking about only remaining quantity. I am talking about remaining quantity. In the initial container, ratio between milk and water is 3:1. 3:1. Even in the remaining quantity also it must be 3:1. Even in this 20 liters also it must be 3:1. So I am taking only remaining quantity. In the remaining quantity also milk and water will be in the ratio 3:1, which is 3 parts and then 1 part. How much is total remaining quantity now? How much is remaining quantity now? 4 parts. Yes or no? Right. Now to this, each of pure milk and water 15 liters is added. Yes. Now we have milk which is 150% more than that of water. 150%. If the water is 100%, milk becomes 250%. Come on. Then ratio is equal to 5/2. 3 parts into 2. 1 part into 5. Difference. Okay. 15 how many times? 2 times. 15 how many times? 5 times. Difference is 15. 3 times only, which is 45. Remaining quantity, you know that it is equal to 4 parts, which is 180. Then total quantity must be 200 liters. Antena, out of 200 liters, milk is 75%, which is 150 liters. ఓకేనా? దీన్నే ఇలా కాకుండా మామూలుగా ఇంకా ఎలా చేయొచ్చు అంటే ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ టోటల్ క్వాంటిటీ. అమాంగ్ టోటల్ క్వాంటిటీ మిల్క్ అండ్ వాటర్ ఆర్ ఇన్ ద రేషియో 3:1. Okay. From this, how much quantity is taken out? Even in this 20 liters also, milk and water must be 3:1 ratio. 4 parts, 20 liters. 1 part, 5. 3 parts, 15 liters of milk is gone. 5 liters of water is gone. To that again, 15 liters of milk, 15 liters of water is added. Now the milk component is 150% more than water. If water is 2 parts, milk becomes 5 parts. Plus 15 minus 15 gets cancelled. 3 parts into 2. 6 parts is equal to 5 parts. Minus 5 plus 15. Amma? 10. 10 into 5. 50. Plus 50. From this 1 part is equal to 50. Milk in the initial container is 3 parts, which is 150. అయితే నాకు ఇలా రాయటం ఇష్టం ఉండదు. ఆ -15 -5 అది తీసుకోవటం ఇష్టం ఉండదు. ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు సపరేట్ దిస్ 20 లీటర్స్. ఆ 20 లీటర్స్ని సపరేట్ చేయటం ఇష్టం ఉండదు. అందుకనే మిల్క్ వాటర్ తీసుకునేటప్పుడు డైరెక్ట్గా రిమైనింగ్ క్వాంటిటీ నుంచే స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాను నేను. అది ఈ క్వశ్చన్ కాకపోయినా వేరే క్వశ్చన్స్ దగ్గర చాలా అడ్వాంటేజ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా? ఇలా చేసే అలవాటు ఎవరన్నా ఉంటే అది ఆపేసి రిమైనింగ్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేయండి. వేరే క్వశ్చన్స్ దగ్గర మీకు చాలా అడ్వాంటేజ్ దొరుకుతుంది. ఏ క్వశ్చన్స్ దగ్గర కూడా చెప్తా. సమ్ క్వాంటిటీస్ టేకెన్ అవుట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద కంటైనర్ అని అంటారు. అర్థమవుతుందా? సమ్ క్వాంటిటీస్ టేకెన్ అవుట్ అని అంటారు. ఆ ఎక్స్ వాల్యూ అది క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి. అలాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్లో రిమైనింగ్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేసినట్లయితే కనుక మీకు చాలా తొందరగా వస్తుంది ఆన్సర్. ఓకేనా? A tank has 2 outlets A and B, which together takes 15 hours to empty a full tank when they are opened simultaneously. Both does negative work only because they both are outlets. The tank was initially half full. Outlet A was opened, which emptied the tank in 12 hours. Right. If half tank is emptied in 12 hours, full tank can be emptied in? Amma? A alone can empty the tank in 24 hours. A and B both together can empty the tank in, come on, 15 hours. LCM 120. A alone can empty 5. Both together can empty 8. That means B alone can empty 3. Time to empty the total tank by B is equal to 120 by 3. Answer 40. Yes. See, when you have positive inlet and outlet both, then I would identify inlet as positive or outlet as negative or. But here all are outlets only, so you don't have to bother about the sign. If it is a combination of inlet and outlet, then sign is very important. Okay na? Gurtuntunda? A started a business by investing 18,000. After 2 months from the start of the business, B joined with an investment equals to 1/3 of A's investment. Okay, remember, how much is B's investment? 1/3 of 18,000. Matladali 6,000. At the end of 10 months from the start of the business, A left. That means A is there in the business for 10 months. If the difference between A's share in annual profit and B's share in annual profit was 11,000, what was A's share of annual profit? Okay, A is there in the business for how much time? When did B started? He is there till the end. That means B is also there for 10 months. Time periods are same. Investments ratio is profit sharing ratio. Investments are in the ratio 3:2. That means profit sharing ratio also must be 3:1. They said difference is equal to 11,000, which is 2 parts, right? If 2 parts is equals to 11,000, the question is about A profit, which is 3 parts, right? Which is half more than the previous number. 2 parts 3 parts అవ్వాలంటే హాఫే కదా యాడ్ అవ్వాలి. అంటే 11,000లో కూడా హాఫే కదా యాడ్ చేయాలి. హాఫ్ అంటే 5,500 యాడ్ చేస్తే 16,500. That's it. Followed? 18 women can complete a project in 16 days. 18 women started working and after X days. That means 18 women already worked for X days, right? Out of how many days? If 18 women are there, they can complete the work in 16 days. But they work for X days. That means they need to work for how many more days? 16 minus X more days. If 18 women work together, they can complete the remaining work. Antena? Yes. This is about total work or remaining work or completed work. It's about remaining work only. Right. Now, what happened? After X days, 6 women left out of, then how many are there? If the remaining work was completed by 12 women in 12 days, this is what the remaining work, and 12 women can complete the work in 12 days. 6, 3 times 6, 2 times 3, 4 times 16 minus X is equal to 8. Then X is, as the question is about remaining work, you first identify the remaining work, because already 18 women started and they worked for X days. Remaining work can be done by them in 16 minus X days. So concentration must be on remaining work, because the question is about remaining work. Okay, now a shopkeeper bought X kgs of rice A, variety A, at 30 per kg and X plus 5 kgs of variety B, rice at 20 per kg. After mixing two varieties, allegation mixer, he sold the mixer at 36 rupees per kg to earn an overall profit of 50%. So when you use allegation and mixer, first 3 values must be of similar kind, right? When you start taking first variety, cost price is 30 rupees. Second variety, cost price is 20 rupees. For mixer also you must take cost price. But they said 36 rupees is selling price. They sold selling price at a profit of, that means selling price is 150%, which is equal to 36, and cost price is 100%. 150 and 100 both are in the what respective ratio? So that means I can take 3 parts and then 2 parts also. 3 parts is 36, 1 part 12, 2 parts. So mixer cost price is 24 only. Right, come on, allegation 4, allegation 6, ratio, that means 2 parts and then 3 parts, right? What is difference? Difference in number of kgs. 1 part is equal to 5 kgs. What is your question about? What is the total quantity of rice that he bought? Total quantity of rice bought was 2:3, which is 5 parts, right? Which is, that's it. These 3 values must be related to my cost price. Can I take both selling prices? All 3 selling prices? Yes or no? Yes, we can. If you start with mixer price, which is equal to 36, these 3 values should be related to selling price, right? And when you sell the mixer at 36 rupees, what percent profit is made? Come on. So you need to increase initial 2 values also by 50%. First cost price is 30. Increase it by 50%. Second cost price is 20. Increase it by 50%. Now take the allegation. 6, 9, ratio 2:2. Again same ratio. That's what I was telling. These 3 must be related to same price. You may start with cost price or you may start with selling price. It's up to you. కాకపోతే సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్లో తీసుకోవాలి అనుకోండి, 2 వాల్యూస్ని కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి మనం. 2 చేసామా, 1 వాల్యూ చేసామా? అదే కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తే ఓన్లీ 1. తక్కువ టైం అక్కడ పడుతుంది కాబట్టి మనం కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్లోకి వెళ్తాం. Okay, now the simple interest received when a sum is invested for t plus 2 years in scheme A is equal to the simple interest received when the same sum is invested. Principal is same, correct? For t years in scheme B, the rate of interest offered by scheme A is of the rate of interest offered by scheme B. What was the value of t? One thing, simple interest formula. P N R by 100. Scheme A interest is half that of scheme B interest. If scheme B interest is principal P, t number of years, rate of interest R by 100. Scheme B interest is R. Then scheme A interest must be R by 2. Yes, R gets cancelled, P gets cancelled, 100 gets cancelled, t plus 2 is equal to 2t, t is equal to 2 years. This is one way. Yes, the other way is, look at this. Principles in both cases are same. Simple interest also same. Malli cheppandi. Principles are same. Come on. Simple interest is also same. Underlined statement. What is that? Is equal to the simple interest. What is equal? Simple interest received from scheme A is equal to simple interest received from scheme B. Yes. That means interest same, right? I did not say rate of interest. I said interest. Rate of interest is different from interest kada. Avuna kada? Now tell me, principles are same, interests are also same. Then what is the relation between time period and then rate of interest? Directly proportional or inversely proportional? Inversely proportional. If you know that concept, it's easy. Time period and rate of interest both must be inversely proportional. అమ్మా ఏం లేదు, మీ దగ్గర 10,000 ఉన్నాయి, నా దగ్గర 10,000 ఉన్నాయి. మీరెవరికో అప్పిచ్చారు, నేను కూడా అప్పిచ్చా. 1 year తర్వాత, 1 year కాదు, కొంత టైం తర్వాత మీకు ఎంత ఇంట్రెస్ట్ వచ్చిందో నాకు కూడా సేమ్ ఇంట్రెస్టే వచ్చింది. ఐ సెడ్ సమ్ టైమ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ సేమ్, ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ ఆర్ సేమ్. We both have given 10,000 to somebody else. After some time, we both are receiving same interest, right? Let's say 5,000 interest we are getting. Okay, now I got 5,000 rupees in 1 year. You got the same 5,000 rupees but for 2 years, right? So for me, how much time is it taking? For you, so your time period is more than my time period, right? Then how does our interest depends? Your interest should be more than my interest or less than my interest? So if your time period is more, your rate of interest is, then what relation is that? Ade mukka nenu cheppa. If principles are same and simple interests are also same, time period and rate of interest both should be inversely proportional to each other. Agreed? Matladru. Now rate of interest, A comma B are in what respect to ratio? Two is to 1 kadamma, 1:2. A's interest is half that of B's interest kada cheppindi. Then they both are in the ratio 1/2, 1:2, right? Then time period must be 2:2. What is time period taken by A? T plus 2 years. Time taken by B, T years. If it is one part, then two parts must be 2T, which is equal to T plus 2, then T is equal to 2. అర్థం కాలేదా? ఇది ఫాలో అయిపోవటమే, ఏం చేయలేం. Understood? If yes, that's good. Otherwise, formula. Which is efficient? Formula or inverse ratio? I prefer inverse ratio. The distance traveled upstream by boat A in 3 hours is 18 kilometers less than the distance traveled by downstream by the same boat in 3 hours. Upstream, how many hours? Downstream, how many hours? You need to understand one point, time period is same. Both are for 3 hours. And 18 kilometers, that is related to distance, right? What is 18 kilometers comparison there? Less than they said. That means difference only. Difference between what? Upstream and downstream. What do you mean by difference between upstream and downstream? 2s. Difference between upstream and downstream. 2s. Avuna, formula loddu. 2s. Okay? Right. For 3 hours difference is 18 kilometers. Then per hour divided by 3, which is 6. That means 2s is equal to 6. I can conclude s is equal to 3 from that statement. Yes. Sum of downstream and upstream is? Akkada ledu. Sum of downstream and upstream 2m. Difference between upstream and downstream 2s. That's what I've taken per year, per hour. For 6 hours, per 3 hours, difference is 18 kilometers. Per hour it is 6. 2s is equal to 6. S is equal to 3 concluded from that statement. What is the distance traveled downstream by boat B in 4 hours? If its speed in still water is 20, that means m is equal to 20. Downstream speed. M plus s. How much is that? 23. We were asked to calculate distance. Speed into time 92. Over. Bandi slow అవుతుంది. 1 hour ke battery discharge అయితే ఎట్లా? Come on. The respective ratio between circumference of the circle and the perimeter of the square is 11:6. Can I write the same as 11 by 6? Circumference of the circle 2 pi 22 by 7 r, and perimeter of the square 4a. 4 in the sense 2 into 2, right? 1 2 I am taking directly from 2, the other 2 I am taking from 22. How much is left? 11. 11 cancel. Then r by a is equal to 7 by 6. R is to a is equal to 7 is to 6. So 7 parts and then 6 parts. Both together, how many parts we have? Both together 13 parts. Come on, continue. If the sum of radius of the circle and the side of the square is 26 meters, sum in terms of parts 13, which is equal to 26. One part. That means radius 14, side is equal to 12. Area of the square 12 square 144. Four years ago, ratio between A's age and B's age at that time was 5:4 respectively. If 12 years hence, the average age of A, B will be 34 years. What was A's age 2 years ago? 2 years back. A's age kada adigindi? 2 years back ina matladali. Now, regarding A and B, 4 years back you were given their ages ratio 5:4. How many years back? 4 years back. 4 years back, what was A's age? 5 parts, right? What is your question about? A's age 2 years back. From 4 years back to 2 years back, do we have to add and subtract? How many years? 2 years you need to add, right? 4 years back A's age was 5 parts in the sense 5 multiple that ends with either 0 or 5. To that you need to add 2 years, right? 0 plus 2, 5 plus 2, that means only two possibilities, should end with either 2 or 7, only one. Otherwise, if you want to calculate, after 12 years, average will be 34. After 12 years, average 34. To get present average, we have to subtract 12 years only. Subtract 12 from that number. 22 is present average. 4 years back, in the sense, again we have to subtract 4. How much is that? 18. Average was 18. Sum 36. At that time, ratio 5:4. How many parts? 9 parts, which is equal to 36. 9 how many times? 4 times. That means A's age was 5 parts. 5 into 4, 20. What time? 4 years back. 2 years back is the question. That means we need to add 2 years. Got it? Got it? Average ఇచ్చారు 12 years back. After 12 years, 34. Present average 12 subtract చేయాలి, 22. 4 years back అంటే 18. Average 18 for 2 members, sum is 36. 36 is divided among AB in the ratio 5:4. So 20, 16. 2 years back అన్నారు కాబట్టి 2 యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకేనా? An article was marked up by 50%. So start with cost price 100%, market price 150%. Okay, next. Then sold at a discount of 20%. 20% discount offered on 150. How much is that? 30. Now 120. A tax of 10% was additionally charged on the selling price. 10% tax 12, which becomes 132. A profit of 256 was earned. If you are selling it at 132%, what percentage of profit is made? Selling price is 132%. What was our cost price? Amma? 100. Selling price is 132. What percent profit is made? 32. How much profit is made? That means 256 is equal to 32 rupees. 1% is by 32. Now go to the question. What was the discount offered? How much discount was offered? That means into 30 only. Matladali. How many times? 8 times. 240. Amma? A tax of 10% was additionally charged on the selling price. Additionally charged. Addition. అర్థమైందా? షాప్కి వెళ్ళారు అనుకోండి అమ్మా, ఏదైనా ఐటమ్ కొంటున్నారు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ దిస్ వన్, మార్కెట్ ప్రైస్ ఈజ్ 100% లేదా 1000 రూపీస్ అనుకుందాం. 18% జిఎస్టీ. జిఎస్టీ ఎవరు కట్టాలి? కస్టమరా, షాప్కీపరా? కస్టమర్. ప్రైస్ ఎంత? 1000. సో హీ విల్ చార్జ్ 18% more on this number, which is 180 rupees. So finally he will sell it at 1180 rupees. Same. Discount is offered, it becomes 120. Upon selling price, additionally he is charging tax, which is 10%. Additionally charged. We need to add that. అర్థమైందా? Ishita invests 20% of her monthly salary in mutual fund and fixed deposit in the respective ratio 3:2. 20% is invested in that particular ratio. How many parts are there? 5 parts. Each part 4. Mutual fund 3 parts. 12%. Fixed deposit 8%. Continue. Out of the remaining salary, how much is remaining? If 20% is over, 80. She spends 30% on buying table. So on table how much is spent? 24. remaining is 80%. Out of 80%, 30%. 24, yes. 50% on buying groceries. 50% calculated on 80. How much is that? 40. If the amount deposited in mutual fund was 6,000, that means 12% is equal to 6,000 only. What is the difference between amount spent on buying table and that spent on buying groceries? Difference is equal to 16%, and we were asked to calculate that is how much, correct? 12 how many times is 60? And then 2 more zeros. 16 5 times and 2 more zeros. Over. You want me to explain this? So what do you do for this first one? Table. First you need to frame the table. Monday, Tuesday, Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Tamil. First fill the table and then start. Then it will be easy. Yes? Can I skip? Sure? This one? Should I explain? ఏం లేదు, మీలో ఉండే ఫీలింగ్ తప్ప. Data analysis, image is there, you try to solve it. Caselet, no. అందులో డేటా చాలా సింపుల్గానే ఉంటుంది, రీడింగ్ స్కిల్ ఉండాలి అంతే. In March 2018, the total number of students in school ABC was 243. School has 5 classes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, done. Next, the number of students in class 5 is 50% more than that in class 2. In class 2, I'll start taking 100%. In class 5, 50% more, they said 150%. Is that okay? Number of students in class 3 is 10 more than that of class 2. Class 2 we have 100%. Now they said 10 more. Be careful, the one which we started was percentage, but now they are saying 10 number more. Number of students in class 4 is 10% less than that in class 3. 10% lesser than this number only, which is 90%. 90% of 100%. 90. 90% of 10. 9. The total number of students in class 2, 3 together is 15 less than 4, 5 together. 2, 3 together, how much we have? 200% plus 10 is 15 less than 15 ena? 15 ena? 15 less than number of students in class 4 and 5, which is 240% plus 9. 200% goes to the other side, which becomes 40% plus 9 minus 15 minus 6 goes to left hand side. Already 10 is there, plus 6, 16. That means 100% value is 40. Forget about 0 amma. 4 ki 16 ki relation enti? 4 times. Forget about 0. 10 4 times 40. అర్థమవుతుందా? Right, now let's fill gap. 100%, which school has 100%? Second class, that is 40 only, plus 10, 50 only, 10% reduction, 45, 90% ఎందుకు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయటం మనకు తెలుసు కదా. థర్డ్ కి ఫోర్త్ కి ఏంటి డిఫరెన్స్? 10% లెస్, అవునా? 150%, 60. Total number of students are 243. Yes. 60 40, 50 45, total 195 is there. Difference between 195 and then 243, how much is that? 48. They must be in class. Once you have the data, I hope you can answer all the questions. Should I explain? Easy kada? We have reading skill, patience undalante. Peace of mind, patience ఉంటే ఈజీగా వచ్చేస్తాయి. కాపీ. Yes. Minus 56 goes to the other side, becomes plus 56, which is equal to 81. X square is 81. Then x is plus or minus 9. The entire value we can write it as y minus 9 whole square is equal to 0. Y is equal to 9. X is less than or equal to y. Combination plus 3 plus 1. Matladali. Product is 3. Sum is 4. Factors are minus 3, minus 1. Now product must be minus 2. Sum must be minus 1. Combination minus 2 comma plus 1. Product is minus 2. Sum is minus 1 for those two numbers, right? Then factors are plus 2 minus 1. X values are negative numbers. If y is positive, straightforward we can say x is less than y. What is this? X less than y. What is this? That means x is less than or equal. Product must be 36. 4 times of 9. Sum of both the numbers is plus 13 only. Factors are minus 4, minus 9. Product must be 50. 5 10 times. Sum of numbers is plus 15. Satisfied? Factors are minus 5. I don't even write the other number. Minus 5 is in between these two. Whenever you get in between condition, what is your answer? Relation cannot be established. X minus 4 whole square is equal to 0. Matladali. That means x minus 4 is 0. X is equal to 4. Y square minus 9 is 0. Y square is 9. Y is plus or minus 3. X greater than y. X greater than y. X greater than y condition. Yes. Product must be 4. Sum must be, combination is 4 comma 1 only. Factors are minus 4, minus 1. That's it. Divided by coefficient of x square. Product must be 5. Sum must be 6. Combination is there itself. Plus 5, plus 1. Factors are minus 5, minus 1. Divided by 5. Now let's simplify these values. This is minus 1, minus 0.25. Minus 1, minus 0.2. Equal condition. What is this? X less than y. What is this? X greater than y. Avuna kada? X less than condition, greater than condition. Both we are getting. So answer. So otherwise you can say 0. Minus 0.25 lies in between minus 1 comma minus 0.20. In between condition, relation cannot be established. అర్థమైందా? Product must be 12. 3 into 4. Sum must be minus 7. So combination is minus 3 comma minus 4. Then factors are 3 comma 4. Product must be 50. 5 into 6. But sum is minus 11. Hence combination minus 5, minus 6. Factors are 5 comma 6. X is strictly less than y. Yes. This one you want me to explain? Yes sir? Right. Total number of employees we have number of HR department, out of total employees in HR department, percentages of female. So these two we don't have to copy it, separately write female and then male for A comma B comma C. Let's fill this table when it is really required. Okay now, what is the average number of employees in BC? Average number of employees for BC total is 750 by 2, 370. What is the respective ratio between number of female employees in HR department of A and number of male employees in HR department of B? Table is also not required, directly we can copy. In A, HR department, what do we need? Male or female? Female are 90% of 50. Let's not write the number, I told you already, 90% of 50. Yes. Next, in B, company B, whom do we want? Male employees. In B, female are 80%, then male are 20% of which number? 20. Percentage and 0 0 gets cancelled. 25 and 2, 50 50 gets cancelled. Finally we are getting 9 by 1, 9:1. Over. If in company B 46% of employees are female, what is the number of female employees in departments other than HR department? Okay. Out of 250 employees, 46 employee percentage are female. Am I right? So 46 percentage must be calculated on. Come on. Can I also calculate 250% of 46? Can I also calculate 25 percentage of 460? 25%, half and half? Half. Again half. 1, 1, 5. These many total female are there. The question is about female employees other than HR. That means from this we need to subtract female who are in HR department. In HR department, what percent are female? 80% calculated on, or 25% of 80 also? 25% of 80. 20. Answer 95. Over. Number of female employees in HR department of company C is what percent more than that of company B? Okay, now let's calculate. In company B, just now we calculated female, how many are there? Matladali, 20. And where is this? Idena? Female in company C, what percent are female? 75%. Calculated on 75% in the sense half plus half only. How much is that? 60. Correct. Now female in company C, which is 60, is what percent more than? Okay, more annar kada. 60 is how much more than 20? 40 more upon 20 percentage into 100. 20 how many times? 2 into 100. What is the difference between employees in departments other than HR of A and that in B? A and B. Out of 400 in company A, 50 are in HR department, right? Other than HR, 350. In company B, out of 250 members, 25 are in HR department. Other than HR, 225. And we were asked to calculate difference between these numbers. 125. Fourth option. Over.